a journey along the Lineside from Lincoln to Nottingham. Our journey commences with a look at Lincoln Central Station, with its early Victorian facade, large chimney stacks and a fascinating castellated tower, which includes mock arrow slits topped by a pyramid-shaped slate-clad structure, whose purpose baffles me. Looking west from the footbridge over the tracks towards High Street level crossing and its associated signal box. The current High Street box opened in 1874. The Central Trains unit is bound for Newark. A few hundred yards west of High Street, the line now crosses at Brayford Pool and passes East Holmes signal box, which was built in 1893 when the Great Northern and Great Eastern reached Lincoln. Coming in from Newark, off the Midland. And by Brayford Pool, the old Great Central Warehouse. The Pacer unit bound for Gainsborough. After passing East Holmes box, the Pacer soon approaches West Holmes box. The two lines in the foreground are new goods loops. The Pacer is soon followed by a two-car central train set bound for Newark. The Gainsborough-Newark junction lies just beyond the box. All the Lincoln original boxes are listed buildings, but the control of all Lincoln signalling will be replaced by a large brick-built computerised control room being built close by West Holmes box. West Holmes box, soon to be demanned, and all mechanical semaphores will be cut down and replaced by colour lights. The first station out of Lincoln on the old Midland route is Highcombe. The two-car Sprinter heads for Lincoln, and then taking me by surprise, a fast unit from Lincoln heads for Newark. Eagle Barnsdale level crossing follows. and a unit rushes past the charming rustic one-town crossing cottage, heading for Newark. Another mile and another crossing, this at the station for the hamlet of Swinderby, complete with its Midland box. A unit for Newark and Nottingham approaches the station. The Sprinter is followed in quick succession by empty flight wagons and then oil tanks. Leaving Swinderby and 3 miles to the next crossing at Cross Lane on the outskirts of Collingham. The station at the village of Collingham. And a 2-car 156 unit for Leicester via Nottingham. 2.5 miles out of Collingham, and the diminutive River Fleet is crossed. Another 2.5 miles and Newark flat crossing. The unit from Lincoln takes the curve onto the East Coast Main Line and into Newark Northgate Station. Coming in from Lincoln and over the flat crossing, then over the River Trent with Newark Sugar Mill as a backcloth. And away running parallel with the busy A46 road. Boat traffic on the River Trent is diverted through Nether Lock as the river level drops over a weir. The unit from Lincoln goes over the Trent and then runs parallel with the A46 and then goes under it. And runs into Newark Castle Station. And away to Nottingham. On the Lincoln-bound platform, frustrated passengers await a late-running train. The cause of their frustration, a couple of miles down the track, Staythorpe level crossing barriers have a problem. the problem is cleared and the signal pulled off for the Lincoln bound unit. The next station on the way to Nottingham is Rollston. The gates and signals operated from a modern porter cabin by the crossing. Soon comes Fiskerton station, and once again is seen a handsome Midland box. Newark bound. Close by is Fiskerton Junction crossing box, although a junction no longer exists, and the crossing is complete with its one-time corrugated lamp cabin. Next comes Thurgarton station and level crossing. To Nottingham. Soon comes Loudham station and crossing. This has more or less an identical station building to Thurgarton, but Loudham has a Midland crossing box. The present tenant of the station building is a collector of Midland artefacts and has tastefully displayed some on his building. Now comes the unit for Nottingham. Time for a quick refresher at the Railway Inn. Goodbye Loudham. Hello Burton Joyce. Fast through Burton Joyce, a unit for Nottingham, followed by a freight. Next, Stoke Lane level crossing on the outskirts of Gedling. The line now approaching Carlton Station and level crossing goes under the out of use line up to Gedling Colliery. After Carlton comes Netherfield Junction. In the far distance, Carlton Station, and the lines off right towards Sleaford and Grantham. A telephoto view shows a Nottingham-bound unit stood in Carlton Station. A 3-car set takes the Grantham line at the junction and quickly passes Netherfield Junction signal box as it passes through the other station at Gedling, Netherfield. The two stations are just a quarter-mile apart. The unit on its way to Grantham passes the spur line running off left up to the once Gedling colliery. Towards Grantham, and then under the road bridge a train from Grantham to Nottingham. And off towards Nottingham at the junction. And once again over a level crossing, also complete with a picturesque crossing house. And then comes the last level crossing before Nottingham at Meadow Lane. And looking down on the box at Meadow Lane from a road overbridge, a 4-car set heads for Lincoln or Grantham. And looking the other way off the bridge, a 2-car unit passes East Croft carriage siding and plant depot. Nottingham station, half a mile ahead. Half a mile after the carriage sidings, the former goods shed of the Great Northern Railway and fine station frontage. And in passing, a unit runs the half mile to Nottingham, Midland station. The fine building in the process of having a facial makeover. And the video finishes on platform 1B as the 340 from Liverpool to Norwich arrives and departs.